Thank God for giving me this opportunity to share about the LAUVF Glory Camp. So 2023 LAUVF, the Glory Camp. The Word became flesh and made his dwelling among us. That we have seen his glory, the glory of the one and only Son, who came from the Father, full of grace and truth. LAUVF held the Glory Camp for second gens and the young people from August 7th to the 12th after ISBC. The camp was prepared with a focus on tours and fellowship. We named the camp Glory Camp with the prayer that the camp participants may see the God's glory through the camp, and we also may see His glory serving for the camp. Total 49 second gens from 8 different countries participated. On the first day of the camp, we went to popular places in LA, and on the second day, we went to either Disneyland or Universal Studios according to their preference. Then they went to the Grand Canyon and camped there on the third and fourth day. They visited Antelope, the canyon, and the surrounding the area on the fifth day, and returned to LA on the sixth day. As the week prayed, God greatly blessed the camp with much grace and let us see His glory through the camp in many different ways. The first, God made the camp very dramatic and let us see His glory through that. Since the Glory Camp started on August 7th, we had to return to LA on the night of August 6th, right after ISBC. But shockingly, the team flight was delayed for 13 hours until the morning of the next day. So we had to spend the whole night at the Chicago airport, and we were so worried about how we are going to pick up the Glory Camp participants and the 50 other guests who would arrive in LA the night earlier than us and get them to their accommodations. We had to make a totally new pickup plan and find the drivers. So we prayed earnestly for God's help. Then God helped us amazingly. All of the 100 guests were picked up well and taken to their accommodations safely during the night. It was a miracle for us. During the Glory Camp, God did many dramatic things and made all things graceful. And God revealed His glory through all of this. The second, it was such a great joy to see the second gens having fellowship, being filled with the joy during the camp. Although the camp, although they came from different places, they quickly became close and talked as if they were friends for a long time. So we are especially grateful that the many second gens from Russia that participated and had a good time and got encouraged. Through this, we could see that the fellowship among second gens who grew up in similar environments bring great joy, comfort, and encouragement to them. So we need to make more opportunities for our second gens to have such fellowship. Also, sharing life testimonies, open discussions on a topic, and special lectures during the camp made the camp even more graceful. The participants brought their life testimonies and shared them on the bus during the trip. They also had a good conversation on the topic of marriage, hearing the experiences from the second gens who are already married and exchanging the honest opinions. And Shepherd Caleb came from Korea. They gave us very graceful lecture about the power of the prayer, sharing his personal experiences. Through this, we were able to see the glory of God revealed in each person's life through the marriage and through the prayer. We also learned that doing activities that the young people that can enjoy can help them to open their hearts for spiritual learning and deeper spiritual fellowship. We also learned that older generation and younger generations could open up to each other and build up close and trusting relationships by doing activities together. Most of all, the God allowed the second gens to see his glory through the services that they received during the camp. Even though LA UVF co-workers tried to do their best to serve Glory Camp well, there were many shortcomings here and there. But amazingly, the second gens were very thankful for even small services and became very happy with it. Through this, we could see that God opened the second gens' heart and let them experience God's love through the services. So one example was experience at the Grand Canyon. So we camped there by pitching tents for 2 days. Then very unexpectedly, we had a lot of rain there, and it was hard to pitch tents. And some tents leaked. Especially at night, the temperature dropped a lot, and it was too cold to sleep. So our serving team made all effort to keep them warm and provide what they needed. Thankfully, no one got sick, and the participants had a good time at the Grand Canyon. The second gen said that the Grand Canyon, the camping would be a memory that they will never forget, and their hearts were moved by the missionaries' sacrificial service for them. So after the camp, so when we had time to share our personal experiences, the brother Ujin saw from Korea said that although he saw God's glory through the majesty of the Grand Canyon, he saw God's greater glory through the love that the missionaries showed through their sacrificial service for them. Also, one sister, second gen from Russia, Paula Kim, said that she was so moved by all the services and love that she received during the camp, and she really wants to serve others by holding something like Glory Camp in Russia, and asked us to pray that the war may end soon. So we are praying earnestly for them now. Thank God for revealing the glory of his love to our second gens through the camp. Lastly, we saw the glory of God from the second gens during the camp. While spending time with the second gens, we could see that they were more mature and well-trained than we thought, and they had a good spiritual foundation. Through this, we could see the God's glory that is being revealed through his good work for our second gens. And based on that, we could see the great vision that our second gens would be used by God so powerfully for campus ministry and the world mission. We were very thankful that God let us see his glory from our second gens through the Glory Camp and gain a clear direction to help and support them to grow to be powerful, the servants of God and mission co-workers. By serving for Glory Camp, we learned that God is very pleased with the efforts to serve the second gens and the young people. May God help us to continue to prepare many programs and events for our second gens and the young people according to their need, with a great vision that they will become powerful, the servants of God and our mission co-workers. So one word, we saw God's glory from young second gens. Thank you.